Okay, so good morning everyone. So we are going to start our presentation. Our topic is factor that affect international transport shipment fees rise. So my name is Chong Yu.
My name is Hong Yin.
My name is Ziqi.
My name is Daniel Xiao.
My name is Ting Xiao Yao.
Okay, so now we are going to start our presentation.
And next is our video.
Transport professionals face common challenges the world over as we approach the third decade of the 21st century, such as reducing dependence on fossil fuels, tackling the environmental and health effects of transport, and finding ways to overcome rising congestion and overcrowding. It takes innovative minds to realise the potential of the transport sector to solve these problems. Do you want to be part of the solution? Join Transport Systems, Global Issues and Future Innovations. Start your career in transport today.
For introduction to factor affect international transport shipment fee rise. The cost of international transport is going up due to global economic factors, higher demand, and advances in technology. Despite efforts to improve efficiency, the industry faces rising costs from external pressures like stricter environmental rules and changing fuel prices. Several factors cause international transport fees to rise, including political conflicts, natural disasters, and pandemics, all of which disrupt supply chains. Other issues, such as uneven infrastructure, increased regulation, safety concerns, and the need to carbon emissions also drive up cost. To manage rising transport fees, companies should be built stronger or flexible supply chains, use technology to save cost, and investing in better infrastructure. Supporting sustainable transport method and working together globally on regulation can help control and stabilizing international shipping costs. That's all my part. Next to move on another presenter.
Okay, the cost of fuel is a major component of shipping expenses. It has been highly volatile in the recent years. The geopolitical tensions, supply chain disruptions, and other global events has led to significant fluctuations in the oil prices, forcing the carriers to regularly adjust their rates. Besides, to offset the impact of rising fuel costs, the shipping companies had implemented various fuel surcharges. These additional fees are designed to cover the increased expenses of powering their vessel and vehicle, and ultimately passed on to the customers. In response to the high fuel costs, the carriers are investing in more fuel-efficient technologies and practices, such as the optimizing routes, modernizing their fleets, and exploring the alternative fuels. However, the transition to these measures take time and come with substantial upfront costs. To respond to the rising cost of oil, the Maersk announced an increase in the fuel surcharge for all shipments. The company cites the ongoing geopolitical instabilities and OPEC's decisions to cut all oil production as primary reason for the price hike. This results in a higher shipping cost for customers, particularly this goes in the global shippings. The next cost is the environmental and sustainability initiative. The stricter environmental regulations, such as the limits on greenhouse gas emissions and pollutions, the compliance with this new standard require a significant investment in the technologies and infrastructures, which are passed on to the shippers and customers. Then, the shipping companies are increasingly focused on reducing their environmental footprints, investing in sustainable practice and technologies. This initiative aims to mitigate the industry's impact on the planet. The costs associated with these efforts are often reflected in the higher shipping fees. The IMO, International Maritime Organization, implemented regulations in the 2020s. It requires ships to use low sulfur fuel oil, drastically reducing the sulfur emissions from the shipping. The shipping company face a higher operation cost, has to retrofit the ships and invest in the compliant fuel options. The cost 3 is the port congestions. Many ports lack the necessary infrastructures such as cargo handling equipment, storage facilities, and efficient transportation link to keep up with the growing volume of international trade. This bottleneck leads to delay and increase the operational cost for the shipping company. Besides, many ports worldwide are increasingly experiencing the congestions and capacity issues, leading to delay and the need for additional handling and storage fees. All of this contributes to the rising cost of international shipping. And then, the longer cargo spent waiting at the ports, the higher the storage and handling fees charged by the port authorities. This increased dwell times caused by congestions and other bottlenecks contribute to the overall rise in the international shipping costs. This is an example of port congestions. In 2024, Singapore ports face a significant congestion due to the combination of labor shortage and a surge in the global trade. These congestions lead to vessel wait day to dock, with some ships rerouting to avoid the delay. The port's infrastructure struggle to keep up with the increased volume, exacerbating the issues. The impact is these congestions cause delay in the shipping schedules, increase shipping costs, and disrupt the supply chain for the business across the Southeast Asia. The situation highlights the needs for further infrastructure investment and workforce expansions to manage the future demand.
So I'm going to talk about the trends in the international transportation for managements. As you can see the data here, for the e-commerce growth for reach $5 trillion in 2021 since 2018, and increase keep always continue. So rising e-commerce boosts huge population drive retail transformation through digitalization and technology. It has become currently is the next generation, and currently is be a chance to affect the world to affect the transportation managements. For technology enhance customization, productive, and sales. So for example, online sales, online trading. So online platforms are preferred for variety and convenience, with faster delivery being a priority for consumers. So that is why international transportation's volume will currently be increasing trends in the world right now. So next is for the labor challenges. So shortage in skilled labor in transportation and logistics lead to higher operation costs and affect shipping fees. As we can see the data table here, labor productivity in air transportation and American business sector can see is currently keep increasing for the cost for the challenger. So this is also need to be mentioned and important. So the next one is the geography unstable. So trade tensions and geopolitical issue can alter shipping routes and costs as companies navigate traverse and trade barriers. For example, for the transportation, international transportation, currently the bursting with Israel, Ukraine fight with Russia, so it caused international management, for the trading issue, for barrier, for global world to deal with and trading with these two countries. Yeah, that's all for my part. Thank you.
Okay, so now I'm going to talk about challenges. One of the challenges is that the higher price of transportation will cause higher consumer price. So the price of imported goods will be higher than before. So if you're reducing the consumer ability to buy as much as before, they will prefer to buy local goods than imported goods. So it may result in inflation, and then the business pass additional cost to customers. So the customers is going to pay higher price than before. So as an example, the cost of shipping a container from China to US increased from around 2,000 to over 20,000 during the pandemic. So during that time, the price is very high, and then it is not compatible with local product. Okay, so next one. So the next challenges will be supply chain disruptions. So the management is very struggle to manage the cost, and then they were trying to increase their inventory levels to avoid also the delay of the finishing good lah. So due to the unpredictable shipping schedules, it also caused supply chain disruptions lah. Okay. It also leading to the potential shortage, and then slower the transportation times and delay the deliveries because of the cost is very high lah. They are going to negotiate very long time also. Okay, and then for example, the automotive companies, for example like Toyota, they might face some delays in receiving crucial parts lah, because their parts is a lot of parts, and then it will disrupting the production schedules. Maybe some of the parts is delaying, so they cannot start their manufacture progress. Okay, so and then the next one is the next challenge is the reduced competitiveness. So because of the high cost of transportation, local cost, it will compete with the local producer who do not have facing the same shipping cost lah. Okay, and then it is harder to negotiate favorable terms with suppliers because the price is not flexible now during the time, and then the manufacturer or the investor is more willing to invest in the local production facilities to reduce the dependency of imports, and then the import goods will also lose their market share and reduce their economic growth also. Okay, so as an example, European manufacturers have struggled to compete with Asian counterparts because European manufacturer is going to pay higher import costs than the Asian counterparts lah. Okay, so this is for my part. Thank you.
So now I'll continue with the conclusions. So in the issue sides, the need for environmental sustainability is rising fuel price and port congestions are major factors affecting the shipping costs. These elements add to the overall cost rise and put additional strain on supply system. So in the trend sides, the problem is being made worse by the continued expansions of e-commerce, workforce shortages, and geopolitical unpredictability. The sector is changing as a result of this dynamic, which raises risks, puts more stress on available resource, and increased demand shipping service. In challenger size, rising shipping costs are a result of a number of serious issues facing the worldwide shipping sector. A difficult climate is pushing expenses up due to decreased competitiveness, higher consumer price, and supply chain disruptions. Looking ahead, Businesses need to create a long-term strategies that account for potential future trends and disruption in order to maintain long-term stability. To navigate the escalating expenses of international shipping, proactive risk management, investment in sustainable technology, and adaptable logistic planning will be essentials. By anticipating the future disruptions and trends, businesses can choose to stay of a curve to manage the shipping rise costs. So next is business can turn potential roadblocks into opportunity by embracing innovations and addressing this issue successfully. Rapid adapts will control expenses and acquire a competitive edge in the worldwide markets. That's all for our videos. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.